Yo, what is going on, guys? Hass here, CollectiveKicks.com, and if you guys missed my first video on Boosted Stripes, I will link it in the description. But for people that did not know, they have this company called Boosted Stripes, where they have stripes that you could adhere to the cages of the Ultra Boost, as well as some other Adidas models. And it's not just a sticker that goes over top, it's actually something that you heat up and place on the shoes. And so I wanted to give you guys an updated video today on Boosted Stripes for how these have been holding up for me, as well as some of the heel cups, because a lot of people had interest in the first video on how the heel cups work. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first things first, this is the box that you get from Boosted Stripes. It is a little box, but has a cool package inside. They did send me a couple extra things here and there. One of them is a rope lace supply, glow-in-the-dark laces, which is actually pretty cool. I need to figure out which pair of sneakers to put this on. If you guys have suggestions, leave them in the comment section. I believe they have a glow-in-the-dark set as well for Boosted Stripes, where the stripes as well as the heel section is glow-in-the-dark, so that would be cool to add that to a full set. Also some extra little laces here in gray. And then Boosted Stripes has a ton of different options with colors and different patterns even. And this is some of the ones that they sent to me. Some of these are half open packets because they're ones that I'm going to be showing you. One of them is like an iridescent, like, what is it, chameleon effect. This one is really cool, and I'll show you guys that one over here in a second. They have that on the heel cups too, as you can see. Another one is a carbon fiber set, which I think is super fire. And I'll show you guys that one as well. We also have another set of white stripes and a set of black stripes, because I thought the black stripes would be cool for some other stuff. These, I think, are the glow-in-the-dark stripes, and then they have the white stripes as well. So it looks like they sent both of them. Another set of iridescent. This one's more green, like a forest green iridescent look to those ones. Pretty cool. And another black stripe set. The other half, the orange stripes. And then here's the gray stripes again. They have a lot of cool different patterns and color combinations, so it's definitely worth checking out their site. And I will link a promo code in the description. I'm not sure what code they're going to give me and what the percentage is off, but I will link something in the description. So check out the description and I'll make note of what the code will be as well as the percentage. Last time it was a really good savings. I think it was like buy 2 sets, get 1 free. So I'll try to have them do the same thing this time around. So I ended up applying this to 4 different pairs of shoes with the heel cups. So I wanted to show you guys the stripes that I ended up putting on my shoes and then give you guys some pointers and some tips on how to apply it, because they were a little bit tricky. And it took me a couple tries, so definitely pay attention when I start getting into how to apply these. But all in all, I'll show you the 4 first. This is the carbon fiber one. As you can see, it was my very first Ultra Boost that I painted, so the paint hasn't held up perfectly or anything like that. But you can see the 3 stripes with that carbon fiber. It looks really cool in my opinion. And then you have that heel cup on the back with the Ultra Boost logo covered up. So I think that this looks really dope. The hardest part, honestly, is to get this section of the heel cup on, and I'll get into that in just a second. But basically, it looks really, really solid, and it's pretty easy to put on. And once you get them on, these things are on here pretty good. So I think that you guys are going to like the product. It gives you a way to change up the shoe a little bit. This one actually had a huge scuffs on it right back here. So it was kind of nice that I was able to actually put this over and cover it up. It makes it look more like new because that scuff was there in white. And now it's like completely hidden. So that's kind of nice. Also, this Ultra Boost logo, as you can see, it says Oost. Like, this usually gets scuffed up anyway, and so it doesn't really show the words 100%. So it doesn't really matter to me if you cover them up. I think it's a nice option to be able to have it covered up like this. Then you don't have to worry about this getting all screwed up anyway. But the carbon fiber one looks good, in my opinion. Then I decided to go with a white set on this one. So white stripes on the black 4.0 Ultra Boost, and then also the heel cup on the back with the white. So you could see here, I did a little bit of a bad job with lining it up. You can line it up a little bit higher than I did here. You can see it kind of comes off the edge down here. But honestly, I could take an X-Acto knife and just cut it right here and I'll be just fine. But you could see that it looks pretty good. And I got it snug and it fits all the way across and wraps around. And not bad. I think it looks clean. This is definitely a like simple looking colorway, but I had a lace swap and then did this here and this here. And I think that this looks a lot better than the factory ones that we ended up getting, which was just all black. And then this was kind of like a smoky cage for the laces. So I like this look better. Then we have this one right here. So I decided to do the orange on this one since I had the full orange set. I wanted to do the chrome set, but I didn't actually have the chrome set. So if you guys want to see the chrome on the back here and actually the gold on the back of this one, leave a comment and let me know that you guys want to see those, and maybe leave a thumbs up on this video. That way I can see that it's worth getting the other set, and I'll have those ones set up so I can actually apply those ones on here and put the chrome on. Because I think the chrome, this one's probably my favorite look out of all of them, just the chrome on here. I just think it looks crazy good. But last time I did a poll and it was chrome or orange. You guys said that you guys like the chrome the best, but a lot of people said they wanted orange, and actually I think this looks really clean as well. This is an orange heel cup, and you can see again I went a little bit low on this one, but not a big deal. Again, I can just cut that off with a razor blade, and this one looks a lot better, but you can see it's pretty well put on, and it just really adheres well. And you have to apply this with a heat gun in order to get it on, but I'll get into that in just a second. So that's the orange one. I think this one looks pretty good as well. Then this is the other one that I just did as a wild card. I thought this would be just fun, do something a little bit different. This is a multicolor version of the Ultra Boost 4.0 that I ended up doing on my Adidas. These had white stripes originally, but then I covered it up with the chameleon iridescent boosted stripes, and then you can see it's also on the heel cup. But in my opinion, I think it adds just so much to the shoe. This might have not been the best colorway to apply the stripes on, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it might look better with black laces or something like that though, so I might switch out the laces. But anyways, at this point I wanted to just show you guys how these things are put on. But to give you guys the basic steps on how to apply these things, they give you instructions on here. So the package tells you which is the left or the right shoe, and it also tells you inside and outside. Obviously this is outside with the Ultra Boost logo, and this is the inside. So pretty simple instructions. And the first time I installed this, it actually bunched up down this bottom section right here. So with this, hopefully it will help you guys in installing these, because it is a little bit tricky. So how you install these is very, very simple actually. The hardest part is just to line it up and make sure it goes where you want. You can use the faint line from the Adidas Ultra Boost around right here as kind of your guidance of where you need to put it. But once you get the location, then you're going to start actually at the top section and start to push down at the top first. Once you get the top section down and all of the section looks smooth and there's no creases or anything like that, and you can pick it up and move it and then put it back down. But basically, once you get all of that done, you don't even press down on this whole bottom half yet. You actually wait and you actually hit it with the heat gun first. Once you hit it with the heat gun, then you will go ahead and slowly start to press down like this on the bottom of the shoe, and slowly press down and then have the air bubbles come out. And as you just slowly massage it and work it out, this whole section will be flat, and then it will actually just wrap around really, really easily. Once you do it correct one time, it's a cakewalk from then on out. Again, the hardest part for me was just to line it up on the heel right here to make sure that it covered most of it. Now you are going to have some black across this section right here. It's not made to come up and cover up the entire thing. You can see there's a faint line right here though, and this is kind of what it's supposed to be covering up, and that's where it represents that that is actually going. So just wanted to clarify that. But all in all, I think it was really, really easy to apply. You do need a hair dryer or a heat gun, and then this thing goes on like butter. Once you actually start from the top, work your way down to the middle, then don't press down again, and then you heat it up, and then you can slowly work out the bubbles. I will warn you though, once you heat it up and then you put it down incorrectly, if you overheat it, it's definitely something where you can have problems. But if you guys have some questions, or if you've done this as well, leave some comments in the comment section how it turned out for you. And I think that it is pretty simple. These ones on the stripes are really, really simple. Again, you just heat them up and line them up and stick them on. But they stay on really well. And the positive is, if you don't like this color or you just want to change it up, you can just take the stripes off. I could take the heel cup off and then just change it up completely and almost have like a new sneaker out of the mix. Because this shoe obviously would look way different than that shoe if I just got the chrome heel cups on the back. And I mean, even with the chrome on here, it just looks totally different. But leave some comments. Let me know which of these four you think look the cleanest. I personally love the carbon fiber one probably the most. I think it's just super clean, but it also adds some sort of texture to the shoe, which I really just really like. I also like this one. The orange one is really dope. And this one is, again, pretty clean, just white and pretty simple, plain and simple. I really don't like the chameleon on the multicolor that much. I think it looks a little bit too busy because of it. This should be the section that pops out, not this collar right here. So that's kind of my bad. I'm putting it on this one. But nonetheless, it was fun to mix and match and try to find some good combinations for these stripes. But that's the video. I just want to give you guys an update and let you guys know about boosted stripes one more time for those that needed to know about it. Ultra Boost is still one of my favorite shoes of all time at this point. I mean, it's just one of those shoes that is a go-to every single week, and it's fun to have different varieties to choose from. But this even kicks it up a notch because it gives you the ability to customize your stuff and make it look completely unique to you, which is something that I think is really fun to do, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that like to do the same thing. But thank you again for watching. Shout out to Boosted Stripes for the care package with all of the crazy stripes in them. And check out the link in the description if you guys want to go shop at their website, and then also look for that coupon code. But thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully this was an informative video once again, and we'll catch you guys for some more sneaker videos very soon. Peace, guys.